Okay, so long run production is actually consists of economies of scale and diseconomies of scale, right? So what is economies of scale? Economies of scale, this one you can refer to page 163. So economies of scale is basically the advantage gained by the producer or by the firm as it grow larger, which means as more output being produced, the long run average cost will reduce. Yeah, so this is the cost advantage gained by the firm. Right. So there are factors that contributing towards these economies of scale. So they are either internal factor or external factor. So internal factor maksudnya faktor-faktor dalaman lah yang menyebabkan firm can achieve economies of scale, dan juga external factor, faktor luar. So what you can look at page 163, ada several factors of both internal and external. So kita tengok the first one, labor economies or division of labor. So when labor are divided in specific tasks, maknanya semua labor buat kerja yang mereka tahu, that they are specialized in, that they are expert in, then communication ataupun kesalahan kesilapan akan dapat dikurangkan. So because of that, and then productivity of workers will increase. So this will contribute towards long run average cost to decrease as output increases. Yes, so because of that, because of division of labor or labor economies, the firm can achieve economies of scale. Second factor, marketing economies. Yeah, so for marketing economies, usually large firm can buy raw materials, yeah, in bulk. Jadi dia boleh beli dengan banyak lah, wholesale. So when they buy in bulk, so they can get cheaper price. Bila dapat cheaper price, cost dia reduce. So because of this, the firm can gain economies of scale. Ketiga, purchasing of financial economies. Yeah. So biasanya large firm can obtain more loans from bank ataupun financial institution, yeah, because they have good financial standing, they have good financial background. So dapat loan pertama dia mampu bayar, loan kedua jadi loan kedua ni senanglah untuk bank berikan lah, sebab tadi dah ada kepercayaan di situ. Jadi bila they get the loan, they have more money to produce more goods and services. So because of this, they can gain economies of scale. And then page 164, continue with page 164. Ada lagi banyak lah, managerial or administrative economies, technical economies. You can read by yourself lah. Okay. Kemudian untuk external factor, faktor luaran, contohnya yang paling mudah adalah economies of concentration. So economies of concentration bermaksud, so for example, several firms are located in one particular area. Ya, so bila beberapa kedai ataupun beberapa perniagaan tu diletakkan di satu tempat, jadi senang, ataupun all firms can share the information, they can share the infrastructure facilities. Jadi dia tak perlu dah buat jalan yang baru, tak perlu nak ada lampu jalan yang baru, tak perlu ada internet access yang baru, semuanya dah located in one area. So they can share the information, they can share the facilities. So dia tak payah bina semula for their own. So jadi kat sini, because of economies of concentration, they can reduce costs and they can achieve economies of scale. Okay, so next we look at these economies of scale.